What kind of employment contracts exist? What must be written in a Dienstzettel? And how are wages, salary, and other payments regulated? This Startbeen video explains answers to these questions. An employment contract can be made verbally, in writing, or by a conclusive act. For example, when you actually start a working activity. My tip: when offered employment, insist on a written contract and research the company to make sure it's reputable and legit. There are fixed-term and open-ended employment contracts. Special forms are service contracts and freelance contracts. With service contracts, Werkverträge, you work independently and perform a work for contractual partners. For example, if you create a website as a programmer. You work when, where, and how you want, but you have to deliver the results and ensure yourself. A freelance contract, Freier Dienstvertrag, is a mixture of a service contract and an employment contract. You commit yourself to provide a service for the company without working in the company. An example, to maintain the finished website on an ongoing basis. You are socially insured and can be represented. If you are permanently employed, an employment or service relationship is created. An employment contract regulates the most important rights and obligations of you and your employer. It is legally obligatory that you receive at least a Dienstzettel. The Dienstzettel must be issued upon starting work and summarizes the employment contract. It must contain name and address of you and your company, start and duration of work, whether temporary or permanent, description of the work activity, place of work, notice periods and termination dates, payment, basic salary, 13th and 14th salaries, bonuses, date of salary transfer, number of vacation days per year, daily and weekly normal working hours, and the collective agreement of your branch. The Dienstzettel must bear a company signature, such as a company stamp, and the signature of the management. Attention! The company must register you with health insurance fund and give you a confirmation of social insurance before you start working. Geringfügig Beschäftigte are only insured against accidents. If you work part-time or full-time, you are also insured against illness, unemployment, as well as for your pension. Always insist that you receive 2 documents in writing as soon as you start work: the Dienstzettel and the confirmation of registration with the health insurance fund. The amount of your salary depends, among other things, on your qualifications and on the labor and collective agreement. For manual workers, this is referred to as Lohn, and for salaried employees as Gehalt. Bonuses and overtime can also be added to the basic salary, as can vacation pay and a Christmas bonus. These bonus payments are usually transferred in June and November. They are tax privileged and are also called 13th and 14th salary. Attention! Special payments are not guaranteed by law. You only receive them if the employment or collective agreement provides for them. The sum of all payments is called Entgelt. The salary must be stipulated in the employment contract. Your company automatically deducts income tax and Social Security contributions from your gross salary and transfers them to the tax office and the health insurance fund. You then receive the net salary transferred to your account. My tip: make an employer's assessment, Arbeitnehmerveranlagung, at the tax office every year. Your income tax will be recalculated and you'll usually receive a credit from the tax office.